and won't be for a few more weeks, but still a great crowd here, good environment in Matthew Knight Arena. And the block is coming up big for Oregon to start the second set.
And White is physical. Watch her get over the net. She gets out with her feet, big press.
That a lot of players cannot do. Has to do with her ability to reach those arms out on those blocks and contort herself. This is Glover offensively. Great save by Klicka going into the first row. Klicka gets back into the picture just a step too late. Big connection in the middle for Ofoegbu.
Keeps it alive, but the free ball transitioned right to the middle, and you see Ofoegbu.
I was also talking with the Pitt folks this morning and talking about how that's an easier gamble to take now this year with the no double rule on a second contact.
But Babcock doesn't get on top of it.
Ooh, that serve just died for Collier. Really effective serve. And there is the Oregon block again. Onye Ofoegbu celebrating with her teammates.
Blocker takes up less space.
Purishai connecting with Ofoegbu for a clutch side out. And just constantly a threat behind the attack line too. That's where she's become really good. Not only with this serve, but just hitting the bick. Good slide kill for Ofoegbu. And these West Coast teams in general, you guys were talking about that a lot at Media Day. It's Ofoegbu next to Purishai combining for the double block.
These players getting used to blocking next to one another. Pitt obviously out of system.
Natalie, who is just a regular student at NYU, and it was really funny. Dan Fisher was telling us.
McClellan launches it over the net, dug up by Long Beach. The diving set there, left side, cracked down by Carriage, but it's blocked back. Onye Ofoegbu once again. Had one ace and one error. Solid performance from the service. Averaged 2.5 kills per set. Last year, she fires it away. Dug up by McClellan. Klein sets it right side and bomb to the floor. Onye Ofoegbu go through the middle stages of this first set. No team can really pull away here. Both teams 0-1, looking to make that 1-1 today. This one sent over, dug up by Oregon. Klein sets it right down the middle. Onye Ofoegbu for the Oregon point. So going to the service line now for Oregon, number 4, Daly for Oregon. The score 11-8. Morris cracks this one over the net, hits the top tape, kept alive by Long Beach barely. Morris digs that one, set up right down the middle, and fires that one down to the floor. Perfect play there from the middle blocker. The score 24-17. Morris at the service line. Skies this one over. Dug up there by Carriage. Set up right side. Tried to hit down by Glenn, but kept alive by the beach. Carriage gets blocked back. Onye Ofoegbu. Morris already has an ace so far in this match. Looking for more. Morris fires this one over. Dug up there. Mayer sets it. Right side, dink attempt, but sent right back to the ground. That one right back to the floor. Ducks up 3-1 here to start off set number 3. Mackenzie Morris still at the service line.
36 with Daly McClellan at the line of service. The righty tosses it over. It's a short one received by Oregon State. Lilo sets it in the middle, but Oregon defense able to keep it alive. Now another set, blocked back by the Ducks. Daly McClellan again, tosses it across. Poorly received, Lilo sets it, far side, joust at the net, Ducks win it again, 3-0 Oregon. Here we go again, McClellan a 4th straight time, goes to the same spot, Lilo will give it up to the far side, a swing, blocked back by Oregon, but the Beavs able to keep it alive. Another block on the near side, this one falls to the floor. McClellan from the near side, back to serve, launches it across, Lilo, back set, near side, joust at the net, Ducks win it, and then Ofoegbu's able to keep it up. Lilo, a bump set. Will give it over. Another joust at the net. And Noemi Glover skies to send it down.
The ball was almost going to hit the ground, but she was able to dive and get a hand under it.
Highlihgts a good serve. Obete gives to Klein, near side. Wow! Onye Ofoegbu.
Just absolutely slapped.
Collier for Oregon, a really good serve that just clears the top tape. Near side Rommel, a vicious swing. Bumped high in the air. Ofoegbu tries to get back-to-back kills, but Oregon State's able to keep it alive and send a free ball Oregon's way. Klein gives to Ofoegbu again. Morris again, looking to make it back-to-back aces. Doesn't do so here as Lilo sets it in the middle. Schroeder sent back. Phenomenal for Oregon from the near side. Tosses it over. Lunging reception. Highlihgts gives it far side off of Oregon's block. And another block for the Ducks. So Ofoegbu and Glover again.
Was able to throw off the Beavers on that one.
See if she can do it again. Diving dig by Rummel. They go to the middle. Off of Oregon's block. Finds the floor. 4-0 Oregon. Onye Ofoegbu again. Throws it across. Collier lunges over to her right to get it. To the back line, Oabete. As Lilo bump set. Highlihgts near side. Hester gets a swing off of Oregon's block, and a nice job by the Beaver front to keep it alive. This time they can't. Off the court now, but she has made her impact. Amanda Burns into the match for the first time. Serves it across. Ofoegbu slams it home.
Just a blocking specialist, but also a kill specialist as well. Just a nice running attack there and able to find the hardwood.
For Oregon State, she's been quiet, especially since the first set, but it's a good serve here. Klein goes far side. Ofoegbu. Oh my goodness.
Mackenzie Morris began the year as the libero, switched out with McClellan, but still an important defensive specialist. Feeding Oabete behind the 10-meter line, the 3-meter line. Down the line, Terry. Great slide connection with Onye Ofoegbu.
That's exactly what you want from McClellan, your bro. And take a look. Oabete hard there on that line, yep.
Oabete makes a better pass there. She's a good 6 rotation outside, and that pass leads to the Onye Ofoegbu kill.
Pocket to put it in that same tempo and location every time.
Little tight there on the pass. Ofoegbu makes the most of it.
She opts in this play, just a little touch. Nice one-handed set there. The ball was set way too low for her. That was really the only option, tighter to the net.
I think there's the upside for Oregon. Ofoegbu kills it because they're really good right now. Collier have had off nights from a hitting percentage standpoint, and they're still dominating. That's scary. Colby Neal is 5 for 6 meanwhile.
Versatility there, going off 2, going off 1 here. That fast slide approach.
Second ball, Hernandez. That one-legged approach, and Smith is blocked.
Great strength in the upper body here, reaching over, and then an easy point for the Oregon Ducks on that swing.
Collier serves him out of system. And there is Onye Ofoegbu at her best.
The net behind the setter here. Just a free ball, completely in system here. Take a look at where she lines up.
Illinois plays tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central Time at Washington. And now 1 point away for Oregon, who hosts Indiana tomorrow at 5:30. Hayworth sets Tatum, and she is rejected.
IU loves to run a fast offense, but the thing is this block close.
Kenzie Daphne in this new rule this year where you can dress multiple liberos in the same set. She is a serving specialist who wears the libero uniform. Ofoegbu kills one.
Came across the net. Take a look at how she gets behind the ball, holds that platform. That is a perfect, you just duck and hope that it's out. You've got to move your body to the line and call it out. Let's see what she brings with this jumper.
Another big one. Michelle Oabete tries to wipe it off the block, doesn't work. And a chance for the Hoosiers with the lead in the early going, but Ofoegbu is the wall.
That's just nice right from the get-go. Loving this serve.
Indiana's recipe, half to serve extremely tough. Vickers block coverage, not quite there. This is a really competitive first set.
Volleyball at its finest, and I'm telling you what, this serve, you got to be happy. IU looking at the serve that Hayward.
Good pass by Alonzo Corsellis. Morris digs. Owabete. Overhead dig by the center Hayward. On the slide, Ofoegbu off the shoulder of Tatum for the kill. This is Kenzie Daphne, their second libero, and essentially a service replacement player. Here is Ofoegbu rising up over everyone and levitating. Meanwhile, Oregon lost their season opening match to Pittsburgh, have not lost since. And they've won 14 consecutive sets coming into this set. Maddie Sella's block.
Get the ball off the net, allow your outside hitter to take a whack at the ball.
To Ofoegbu, a dynamic middle blocker for Oregon.
That lines up perfectly, faces her middle, and there you see that just physically.
You see 5-1 scoring run. Good set by Ramsey Gary. Hayworth can take a swing, but Collier was right there waiting for it.
She's an active lefty here. Take a look at number 10, Cameron Hayworth, as she jumps.
I'm not going to take the blame.
All right,
Come on.
we're not taking the blame.
That's on her. Hayworth with the serve. Thunderous attack from Ofoegbu.
Heater coming over the net. Look at how it's perfectly placed. And
The near sideline judge was just calling a short, deep call. Put his flag down. Solo block in the middle for Ofoegbu.
Cameron Hayworth to have fewer options to set offensively.
Here we go again. Short serve. Hayworth to Saris, who is sent away.
This block is
In their non-conference finale. Talk about efficiency, Onye Ofoegbu.
that was a Hayworth serve coming at her, and she just holds her platform. And that's a lot of area for an open net there for IU's swing.
6-1 run. Indiana keeps on coming at you with the jump serving. But Alonzo Corsellis is sent packing.
The points are not coming easy for Oregon. This IU team is fighting here, but there's a beautiful block, well set up, lining perfectly with the attacker.
It's Ohio State's home opener. Michelle McMahon, Audrey Flaw on the call. And there's a look at Collier off the block of Ohio State. And a big swing for Oregon.
Called by the up official.
Hasbrook back to serve for Ohio State. Klein throws it back and
Huge swings in, and then she ends up with a great percentage on the night. But take a look at this great opportunity. One.
served down the line, almost an overpass for Oregon, and yet another athletic play from Kristen Klein out of the back row.
In the middle, and Collier finds herself one-on-one.
Set point for Oregon. Collier with the serve. Aggressive set for Tumen. Big swing from the pin. Lontot says, excuse me, I've got it. Tumen finds the middle again. It's covered. Back to Londot. Denied a big Oregon block all over the ring to take it 25-21. No mystery where that ball was going.
A bit more secure hand on the ball and then really try to put some top spin on it. It's going to go to Ofoegbu in the middle, and look at the hang time here. She's just up.
You don't want to miss it. Action continues here in Columbus. Kristen Klein with a silky smooth set to the pin. There's what we call chucking it.
That match point.
Match points, as you said, for Morris with the serve. Ohio State looking to get out of it. They won't. Oregon takes it. A clean sweep in their first Big Ten road trip of the season.
Merzick and Penn State lighting things up right now, racing to this 8-point cushion. Merzick's contact there on the overpass. Reaction from Mendelson, and Hannah to help keep that alive, but that time
connection just to get it good. Did some extra reps and serve and pass today.
certainly plenty of potential, hitting 223 on the season. Morris pops that for Klein. And Oregon able to use the middle. Merzick has 9 kills. Oregon as a team has 10. And 10 hitting errors, including 2 this set. With a block, starting to heat up. Her growth, continuing to tighten up all aspects of her game. She looks to continue to perform at the net. To play with by a bundle down the latter stages. Menger's short serve. Morris had to react late. Klein running the middle, and a big-time finish for Ofoegbu.
Horton can dump this ball, so she pulls in the middle. Trammell, the opposing blocker, goes up with her. That leaves this slide one-on-one. Really smart decision from the...
This support, again, on the whiteout night. A big football game, noon Eastern time start tomorrow for the Nittany Lions against UCLA. There's a lot of folks coming to Happy Valley early and picking their spots at Rec Hall to see this. Menger in one more time to serve here for the Nittany Lions. Burishai going again. That time, Faldudo ready for it. Triple block for the Ducks. Big save from Menger, and finally the put away for Oregon.
Really good net play from Oregon.
Gone to 5 sets. Oregon has won all 6 of them. It has been competitive. And one of the best servers, a lot of velocity. One to Aninga, but Oregon handles it.
That rotation, because Tuaninga can really go off with her powerful jump serve and do some damage, but a nice pass here. And he has done an excellent job here at this program, building, getting back-to-back Elite Eights, and he just wants more, trying to make those adjustments every year to get them to that Final Four.
On the slide, Onye Ofoegbu, the early portion of her career. Now the back set to Livings, handled by Oregon. And the joust one. And her and Jaden Livings have switched sides, which has seemed to have propelled both of them to some big numbers.
It has. They were hitting better numbers on their opposite side. So, wow, look at that one.
Onye Ofoegbu out of the middle. So set point number 3 for Oregon. Scramble. Collier dug up. Trubant was there.
Washington still looking to find its identity. So you go deeper and deeper into the season with a second-year head coach. Who's going to step up? For Oregon, it's Onye Ofoegbu. Slices one there in the left boundary.
Straight away, could have gone to the right, straight down the middle instead. Yeah.
Barton back to serve, palms it over. Obetse, good reception. Far side, Ofoegbu. You just cannot block that. There's nothing you can do with the speed off the hand of Onye Ofoegbu.
She could have gone forward to Awobate, but instead goes to the back set. And there's hasn't really gone their way so far today either.
Daly McClellan and a tough reception by Barton. Free ball, Collier goes over to get it. Ofoegbu, really nice swing. Ofoegbu again, second time's a charm. It's the largest of the match so far. Hunt to serve, Obetse digs it out. Onye Ofoegbu is unreal. One of her best. Collier slides down to get it from the back row. Obetse. Barton again, off of Oregon's block, falls to the carpet.
Look at that. Sending it straight back.
That one was almost 19-17. Collier pumps this one across. From the middle, Ofoegbu swats it home. All by herself, doesn't matter, 1-point set.
Ofoegbu right in the middle of everything.
5th block of the match.
I'm excited for Oregon, Wisconsin.
Collier, nice serve. Barton near side, spun off of Oregon's blocks. Klein goes over. Collier from the back row, popped high in the air by Washington. Ofoegbu cleans it up, falls backwards, gets the kill.
Pass. She's able to send it straight down. A couple of times she's done that tonight, showing some emotion.
Obete. Klein, Collier, spun off the block of Washington. Set it up in the middle. Can't fire try from the back row. Obete. Washington's defense keeps it alive. Barton, a swing off of the block to the floor. Ofoegbu ends set number 4, and the Ducks.
No shot to get it over.
25-21.
13-13 in a tight first set here in Madison. Off the net and in play. Collier off the block. The back set to Smrek, who gets blocked. College volleyball. Here's Crawford again. Blocked but kept alive. From the back row. Big chance for the Badgers to get within 1. And it's blocked but kept alive by Morris. To the back row again, it's pushed. Guchtekin kept it alive. Booth gets blocked. Here's Sarah Franklin, gets blocked, it's still up. The tip kept alive by Guchtekin, sent over by Booth. What a rally. It's blocked, and it's out. And the fans, including Gigi Guchtekin. Diving play to keep that alive by McClellan, and sent down with the right hand. And it's 2018.
Yeah, once again, Oregon's done a good job so far this match, keeping Sarah Franklin at bay.
Michelle Owobete to finish things off. The block, 1 each. What an ending to this second set. Oregon takes it 25-21. Announcer's prediction. We'll see what happens with that.
I'm sure that'll work.
To start things off now is Kristen Klein. Glover gets blocked, tipped over, caught Schumacher napping. First point goes to the Ducks. And Schumacher to serve for the Badgers. Gets some help with the net, diving play to keep that alive. And a great kill there for Oregon.
Left her right up there for her. She's going to make that one 10 times out of 10.
3-3. Franklin now. Another tight pass. Chance for Wisconsin. Roll shot from the back row. Great tip, kept alive by Orgel. Anna Smrek gets blocked, and it falls in. She's bringing her talents to Madison, and she's doing a very, very good job her freshman year. How's that for a response? Ofoegbu.
She could have gone anywhere she wanted to in the country. She's from California. Her dad went to Stanford.
In late September, that was to number 3, Penn State. As we are underway here from Extreme Arena, Hawkeyes send it back over. There's Alyssa Warden. Ducks send it back. Gallus sets it up for Garcia, but she's blocked at the net.
AJ, I'm going to ask you, what are you liking from Iowa right now?
They're able to really scramble on these free balls, and they've been able to keep a lot of these points alive like they do here, but that one will be just too much. Gabby Deary on the block. Here's Meitzler again. Set up, sent over by Owobete. Deary blocked. That one will drop in for the Ducks. Amaral and Meitzler have been one of the better duos in attacking on 2. Sent over by the Ducks. Big swing. Garcia with the soft serve. Big swing. Only getting a finger on it, and it fell harmlessly to the floor. Here's Urquhart. Another soft serve. Collier with the big swing. Gallus keeps it alive. Sent over by Gallus. Collier Set up. That one's blocked by the Hawkeyes, but falls on the side of the black and gold and Oregon. And they try to do it there, but Oregon ready for it. Collier with the serve. Garcia sends it back. Big swing from Ofoegbu.
Gunter once again in the back line. She will send one over, received by Daly McLennan. It's going to be a bump set up to the left side from Mackenzie Morris as a soft hit over from Oabete. Now here's Maryland on the attack. Mimi Collier able to gather it in. Right, Ofoegbu with the swing, and this time, no question about it, finds the hardwood.
For them to take a deep breath, chat things over, kind of came out of nowhere almost, it seems, on the other side of the net.
Swing on the way from Sire. Klein over to the left side. Collier gets a softball over. Now free ball coming on the way from Oregon. There's Klein. Ofoegbu.
Now 2 of 4 on kills to total attacks.
You got to figure that if they can at least pick up a set here against a top-ranked team, they would take that in a heartbeat. Schnida with the attack. Mackenzie Morris sets it up to the left side. Collier, but it's blocked by the Terps once again. Klein sends one for Ofoegbu. And Maryland again able to keep it alive. The block, the double block from Collier and Ofoegbu up front for the Ducks. Clellan in the backcourt. There's one across. It's a deep serve and immediately goes back. And Onye Ofoegbu was ready for that one. To Oregon's side. And Ofoegbu just went up and palmed that one to the floor for the Ducks tonight.
Halfway to what they had on Sunday at Iowa.
There's a quick attack. Schnida trying to dink one over. Mackenzie Morris able to pop one up for Mimi Collier. She tries to get one through. Maryland able to keep it alive. Bryant palms one over. Chris Klein set up to the right side, and Ofoegbu again.
The sideline over here on the left side, and after Maryland responded out of the timeout with a 3-0 run, the Ducks, on the Ducks side, Mimi Collier just laughing after that play.
Schnitza again laces one over. This time it's gathered in by Oregon.
What a second set Ofoegbu has had. 2 sets and now to start the third.
Short serve for Morris as it's popped up by Collier. Now Noemi Glover, another hit. This one popped up in the backcourt. Now goes to the front as Oabete able to get that one. Ofoegbu.
Haven't seen challenges really go the way of the opposing coaches so far.
Morris sends one over. Schnida with a hard-hitting attack. Now Ofoegbu able to send one through and gets the kill for the Ducks. Maryland wants to talk things over. Just looks too easy for Onye Ofoegbu. Too many good serves out of her tonight. Again, the leader in the Big Ten in serve aces, and she's looked good so far, but just hasn't been able to get that going tonight. And Oregon is closing in on a Friday night victory here at Matthew Knight.
Morris will serve for the Ducks. Good serve again, poorly received. From the far side, Kinkella gets a swing. Morris is able to keep it alive for the Ducks. Pirashai to Oni slams it home, 4-1 Oregon.
And as you can see, just placing it right out of her reach. Libero needs to find a huge momentum shifter.
6-3 Oregon, good serve by Bareilles, better reception by Collier. Oni tools it across, steps in for the first time today. Nice serve, reaching to get it is Hartman. Far side, a swing from Kinkella, kept alive by Oregon's defense. Pirashai right to Onye Ofoegbu.
And it's one of the hardest connections to maintain between a setter and a middle blocker, whether you're placing them on top of the net.
8-6 now. Good little run from Rutgers. Pirashai, far side, Oni, cross court, answers. 10-6 Oregon. Mimi again. Poorly received, joust at the net, and Onye Ofoegbu just clears. Here it comes, sends it across. Daly receives in the middle. Ofoegbu gets the kill.
To come down there and paint that back line with her kill, that was phenomenal.
Had an ace late in the first set that really helped Oregon win that one. From the middle, sent back. Onye Ofoegbu, Roberta Pirashai combining for the block up front.
I'm sure their timing was accurate. Look, you can see That's all Ofoegbu right there, pure.
4-2. Collier, a good serve, a free ball. Oregon can get in system. Morris to Purishai, near side. Ofoegbu!
Back at you, especially if it's going to Onye Ofoegbu, as she's done so well tonight.
Ducks leading by 4. Oregon blocks it back again. Purishai has done such a nice job up front at the net.
In your setter, that just adds more of a threat to your defensive set. She did a very good job matching up with Ofoegbu there.
23-13. Good serve again. Far side push shot falls to the floor. 16 aces, 23 errors coming into the match today. McClellan to Purishai. Onye Ofoegbu wins it for the Ducks. Sky high, getting the kill.
For Kirsten Barton. Outstanding freshman season last year, and she's continued that. Outside to Collier, tip, Howry gets there. Now Maddie Inslee with the roll shot. Good dig, high and over. Re-rack, do it again, and pretty swing from Onye Ofoegbu, the 6'3" redshirt senior. Dig by Bays, she's been active on the back for Seattle. Morris going to the floor to dig that one out, and on the back line, great placement. Assist there by Lauren Bays off the pass. Perfect placement for Barton. Oh, no stopping that. Boy, that was quick and powerful. Ofoegbu. Bush, the block set up by Collier.
Denied on that one. Collier again making another really great read, and we're going to go ahead and see Oregon change their passing formation. We'll see how UW attacks it.
Oh, you can't stop that. Another gorgeous play, this time on the slide. Oh, read that beautifully on the block. Ofoegbu. Players here in this match. Oh, my goodness. How high was Ofoegbu on that swing?
Great swing, a nice high set by Purishai. Wow. We just need
from sending this one the distance. Ofoegbu. I tell you, she has been electric. And Maddie Inslee with 10. Bays goes at Ofoegbu, and now she will rise, tip it. Fletcher dives down for the dig. Block is there. Oh my goodness! Ofoegbu block and sent it down.
I love that. They came in for the triple, and then Obete hustles back.
Here's Tolino onto the floor for the first time tonight in a crucial time. Ofoegbu executed to perfection on the slide, terminates.
And Washington is not a team to overlook, so the Ducks are still in a good position to bounce back.
Briscoe with a swing in the middle for UCLA. One-handed set by Klein to Collier. It is saved. And over for a free ball. Klein on the back set. Slide kill for Onye Ofoegbu, who touches 11 feet. Their senior defensive specialist, Daly McClellan. Another strong serve, and Owabete takes care of it.
From Owabete. I love that. A beautiful serve from McClellan, and then Owabete finishes it off.
Serve by Collier. Roof there against Ivkovic.
Disciplined and reading where the set is going. As soon as they know that ball is going there, they're lit and is still able to unload on it.
Slide parade continues. Ofoegbu back at it.
Or just going in and getting another serve. It's been really interesting to see how the coaches are using it.
Nice flat serve, low serve by Collier. Ivkovic, tough angle. Good job doing something with that shot. Owabete off hands. It's controlled by the Bruins. So a chance for Dodson. She's sent away. Ofoegbu standing tall.
She should. A great stuff block, one-on-one on Anna Dodson. Ofoegbu read that one over blockers and hit sharp shots down the line, cross court, wherever she wants.
Right back to Ofoegbu. Excellent play on the slide. And just the impact of that absence. Ofoegbu, what an answer. And the Northwestern graduate transfer, Leilani Dodson. Kiki Horn, a lot of lineup changes the last few matches for UCLA. Now Olsen back at opposite. Switching within this match, Ofoegbu, 8 for 10.
And Onye Ofoegbu is absolutely owning it with a beautiful transition kill. She gets off the net so quick and offensively having a career night for this season high night.
Well, it's a career night too, but a season high, and the blocking has been there.
Team is so good at this triple block. Mimi Collier reading and knowing
tonight. A lot of really good passes just like that. And Ofoegbu taking advantage. She has 10 kills on 12 swings.
Pass leading to a perfect set and then a textbook swing on the slide. This no time for a post-game talk.
They got ready. I think they've been ready. It's seemed like tonight. Ofoegbu!
Behind the setter like we see right here. Just so efficient, getting up off that 1 foot.
In the seams.
5-0 run for the Cornhuskers. Ofoegbu.
Touching close to 11 feet, so she runs a quick but a little bit higher than you might see most middles.
Klein, Collier, that connection's been strengthening in recent weeks. That one found Klein on the free ball. Here's Glover. Nebraska's defense just always looks ready for everything. In system here, Bergen Riley, Merritt Beeson. Oregon block, one of the best in the country. Another long point, and Murray is blocked.
Right, I got that one, and that one, no coverage there. That went pretty deep from the Oregon block. But right now, keep this ball in for Oregon. Give themselves another chance here.
Was back set by Riley, but Oregon was ready. Ofoegbu was ready for Beeson.
Especially getting there, closing it. Look at a little step there to her right, and then makes the...
Murray serves Oabete. Back one.
With that passing repetitions has been paying off. Comes in strong and Ofoegbu. Look how she...
Ofoegbu makes up for it.
A little bit higher than the normal quick you see out here from some middles because she's getting up so high.
Right up there with the size of Wisconsin in terms of their block against conference opponents. Polabiak with the bump set. Julia Hansen, a recent Big Ten Player of the Week. And an opportunity for the Ducks with the free ball. Noemi Glover still keeping it up. And then terminated right up the middle. Going in, it's not just the blocks and digs, but just the aggression philosophy of both of these teams. Schaffmaster tried to keep that in play, but it looks like they're really clicking in this system at the moment. On the slide, Phoebe Awalea, her first swing. Up the middle, Ofoegbu emphatically crushes it to the floor.
Set doesn't have to be perfect, but watch her adjust her arm swing mid-air because the set isn't exactly where her arm...
Hit 182 against Nebraska, excellent against UCLA a couple matches ago. To the back row, a blast from Hansen and an opportunity for the Gophers. Walker into the block, and the Ducks are fired up. They have silenced.
Put the ball down on offense, but defensively, if you want to test her out, you better hit it as hard as you can.
5-1 run for Oregon. Another back row blast, and again into the block, Oregon.
And what they've found is that ball is coming back at them even quicker than they're attacking it. Minnesota now has to make the adjustment, go for the edges of the block, or have to change the way you run your offense somewhat.
Ofoegbu will take your breath away with that swing.
You don't normally see from a middle attacker. What that tells you is how good Oregon's pass.
Someone capable of igniting a run for this team. Klein, the bump set, looks to Collier. Grote has to charge in awkwardly, and Oregon comes away with the points. They lost to Nebraska on their home court. Clearly a mission and statement made so far. Up the middle, Awalea. And Oregon continues to play it. Again, Awalea up the middle. Collier absorbing the heat, Polabiak. Ofoegbu almost with the denial. And then Ofoegbu finds the floor.
Going left and right, Minnesota has a scramble play, finds a way to get it over. But if you give Oregon a free ball, going over her.
I think we're all rooting for those undersized pins.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
100%. Grote denied by the Oregon block.
Bring their outside blocker in to help on a triple block because the outside is the only one that can get the ball in this.
Been heavily dependent, especially in this match, on those pins. Looking for that versatility. Up the middle again, Ofoegbu. Idaho, now her first season in Minnesota. Bete. Acevedo is denied by a brick. Polabiak at the service line. 9 kills, Collier 9 kills, Gregoire with 6 herself, and it continues down the line. So many options. And the block clicking again.
Oregon's block has been the difference. Those are insane numbers. Minnesota needs to do a better job of covering. Watch this attack. Only 2 players are really in.
Klein targeting Polabiak. Acevedo into the triple block. What can you do when you have that in front of you?
That you have enough snap in your wrist and strength on the ball to put it down.
Summer sends one across. Klein going in the middle for Ofoegbu, and Ofoegbu hammers one to the floor. Talked about her a lot in the open, being one of the more dynamic dual threats in the Big Ten, but probably more on the defense right now, 11th in Big Ten in total blocks. You know, that's something that Oregon has really done well, and it's been a big contributor to the success all year, is that ability to find those open zones, because even though there are 6 players on the court, it's really easy, and right there, right on cue, as the block back, they're able to find the zone where no cat was. The rest of the pack of good teams.
Exactly, and like we talked about earlier, that's Onye Ofoegbu, who's been so dominant for Oregon up at the. And if Klein can just get that ball down, that's perfect spot.
Sophia Summers sends one across. Collier again. This time she gets enough power behind it, and again Collier off the block. Glover and Ofoegbu up front. Now this time Ofoegbu gets the opportunity to swing through it. Collier and Ofoegbu up front. We talked a lot about Owabete and Mimi Collier, but hey, Onye Ofoegbu.
Yeah, it looked like the ball might have painted the line there, but again, line judge has a better angle on it than we do.
Dink attempt over from Ofoegbu. Morris airs one across. Out to the left side, Hassan, but this time the Oregon block was ready for it. Ofoegbu and Noemi Glover on the right side.
And why the block is so important for Oregon is because it can be having her body in one place, but transitioning her hands over the net to a different place to track that ball.
And again, the block up front. This time was Ofoegbu with the solo block.
And momentum doesn't always have to come from the offense. It can come from the defense, too. And you can see that at Ofoegbu combining for tons of blocks on the season. And that just shows the confidence that this Northwestern setter has in hitting Hassan multiple times, knowing the block is in their face.
Ofoegbu going up with it. Looked like she was going to go up and swing hard for it, but instead she just tipped it over. Woman's land, in the middle. Isabel Patterson. Air one across, right to receive. Now on the left side, Hassan swings through that one, but the block from Oregon, they were ready for it. Now again, Mimi Collier and Onye Ofoegbu up front. Team up to take that one down.
Great rotation for Oregon to be in. You have Collier and Ofoegbu going up for that block together, doing a great job at who's so dominant up front.
Morris goes across. On the left side, Hassan, but the block was ready. Ofoegbu and Glover send one down on Northwestern side, and the Ducks, after going back and forth with the Wildcats here in the third set, they take the third set 27-25 from winning this Friday night bout against Northwestern. But the Wildcats, well, they might have other. Morris across, right to receive. Out to the left side. Hassan swung through it, but Noemi Glover again.
24 service aces on the year, only to 17 serve errors.
Klein up for Ofoegbu, hit the top of the net, but fell on Northwestern side.
Allie Batenhorst, the first to serve it. And Batenhorst not able to save that one. First season with the Ducks. Tuaninga puts it up. Oregon on the offensive now. Another long rally here at Galen Center, and the Ducks get another block.
Expect Oregon to kind of continue this momentum with their blocking as we just see.
Two straight points for USC. Trojans looking to make it 3. And gets blocked there. 2 straight points for the Trojans, looking for more. Another attempt here from Ofoegbu. Back to serve. She's getting a lot of playing time today for USC. Collier knocks it over the blocks, but Trubik comes flying in. Another long rally here between the Trojans and the Ducks. Brad Keller likes to serve from the true freshman. It's a good one there. Glover nearly gets it down. Batenhorst able to keep it alive. And there's a good block. Haven't seen that much. Now USC has an opportunity. Nearly drops it in there for an ace. Douglas sets up Batenhorst, but another block. Batenhorst to Tuaninga. And a good block there. Boo. Each team has 2 more errors than aces. Paisley Douglas knocks it over. Oregon looking for a little bit of misdirection. Aerial pancake from Mackenzie Morris keeps it alive, but Trubin gets a good dig of her own. And a block there from the Ducks. Batenhorst with 16 kills on the afternoon. Gosnell with a good serve. Collier looking to fight back for Oregon, but the Trojans able to keep it alive. Good long rally here in the late stages, and that's a good hit from Ofoegbu. The Ducks claw back. Batenhorst with the dig. Tuaninga sets up Famina, and the Ducks with the kill. But USC has quieted them a little bit on the blocks in these last couple sets. That won't matter. It's another opportunity here. Morris with the first touch. Big hit there, but Gosnell able to keep it alive, sends it sky high. Paisley Douglas sets up Batenhorst, who gets blocked.
From that right side and showing off different types of shots.
And here's Preston on the service now. Defended nicely by Oregon, sent down, and there's a kill.
The NCAA hitting percentage leader in 1997 hit .428.
Akasha, and she's blocked that time by Collier.
Position for Oregon today, 6 aces, 5 errors, right on that 1-to-1 ratio.
Staniszewska sends this one across. Collier back to the Spartan side. Well defended there. Trying to get that one in. Was Moore sent back across by the Ducks. How did that one stay alive? Rally still going. Oregon gets it across Owabede. That one's saved. Maizinga gets it across to Preston. That one's up by Morris. Back over. And that's going to be the point for the Ducks.
And Kyle, let me tell you, it is about time. I've really appreciated the placement from Glover.
And Glover's been great in that outside hitting position today. Now Akasha Anderson trying to do some damage of her own. Well defended that time, and Collier sending it down for Oregon. Nice job by Osea. Preston with the kill attempt, blocked by Oregon in front. Now Bishop across to Anderson, and that time it's blocked by Collier and Ofoegbu.
And it's a situation where it becomes predictable. You saw Duzema.
Now Rachel Maizenga, who we saw get back-to-back service aces earlier in the set, but it's corralled this time by the Ducks. Collier sends it in. It's well defended. Staniszewska sends it across for the Spartans. Ducks have it back. Mimi Collier nicely sent it across, and Osea with a great dig. Now Holden for the Spartans, and it's blocked in front.
Particularly in Iowa City, precautionary. She's back, though, getting in rhythm.
This one sent down nicely there by Owabete.
But we'll see if that gets caught up. Another serve by Carly Greskovic. Really good touch in the back row, but couldn't get it up. Great slide attack in Ofoegbu as the new middle for the Ducks. Well, that sets out of system. Strong swing by Simmons. Great up by Cochran. Roll shot by Simmons. Put out to Collier. Violet picks that up. Attempted tip by Simmons, but just not high enough as the block 4-2. Great pass by Simmons. Berg chose to set Boney. We're recycling here on the Wolverine side. Should be relatively easy to pass, as all you have to do is hold, and there's not really any like floating of the ball happening, so you don't have to worry about it hitting like your elbows. Just got to get that platform out and hold your angle. However, because of the way that Violet serves, and almost gets the ace.
But she is able to get the Ducks out of system. Ball now on the Wolverine side. Swung by Simmons.
Wolverines try to get it back here. Morris back to serve for the Ducks. 2-1. Well, 1-2. Great get by Jacobs.
Simmons hits it over. Back on the Duck side.
Violet tried to get that ball back into the court.
Alrighty, and we are back from that timeout. Oregon up to serve.
Collier keeps it on McMillan. McMillan makes the pass, but
last couple of seasons. Daly McClellan, welcome back into the lineup for Oregon. The server missed the last 6 games with injury. Hudson out of system, and Ofoegbu with the roof.
Entry between Purdue and Oregon. Ofoegbu, again, tracking here. There's the, you're kind of hinging those elbows in at your side and pressing those hands.
Hammered off the hands by Onye Ofoegbu, the 6'3" redshirt senior.
Knows the scouting report, presses back into the interior.
And Ono, he likes that matchup. And the other side block against Hudson.
Well placed all the way to the pin. Maybe just a bit tight. Big time swing and a better block from Oregon.
Oregon early behind Wisconsin and blocking this here, and they're piling them up.
Let's see if they can find her again in transition.
Couple of teams that are both top 10 in the country in blocking. Right back to Collier. Into the block once again. Good coverage on the Oregon side. Ofoegbu shoves it across.
Middle will end up being the dominant force. Could potentially seal this win either direction. Is down.
Been a lot of jousts in the early going. Oh, that's coming right to us. Watch out. What a save by Chicoine. And Ofoegbu puts it away. Don't want to see the expression on our faces, or specifically my face here. I hope we don't see this look.
Chicoine, though, with all the effort.
Mackenzie Morris, the Kansas State transfer, led all Power 5 liberos in Diggs percent last year, has really emerged as the season has gone along. And that's a big roof. Onye Ofoegbu.
And it's an even because you have to consider who it is against and the opposite side. You've got going to be there. She has to be able to find ways to score points, and it's going to be off that high block touch.
Is there anything you can do there? Like, should we see Oregon try to pull the hands back at all on some of these? Or do you have to just live with it if you're Oregon, as Ofoegbu connects? Now that we have more of a sample size.
Well, Noemi Glover, a huge push for Oregon, hitting 400.
Bounce! That is just bounced.
Onye Ofoegbu hitting 304, another kill.
McClellan, little defensive support here. Overpass generated, that's 2 contacts. There's the third. Nobody home. Collier waving, saying I'm here. No need, into the middle once again, back to back.
So that means they have to cover about 20% more court.
That used to be the standard reception years ago. Hasn't been in about 2 decades. That ball delivered to the middle cleanly. Ball off the net. Grace Olsen is shut down. There's a little bit of excitement on the side.
Is Ofoegbu because she's just so technical as a blocker. As she went to the slide attack, they dropped off.
Collier serves short. Ofoegbu going to the left side and the block. Straight down, finishes set number 2. Oregon offense finally showing some signs of life. They have a heartbeat, but it's the defense that... Offense run tight to the middle blocker. In return, Glover. Duick, another dig down that line. Block on the roll shot. Ducks up big. This is a rotation where they're much bigger than the previous. Leverett with 11 aces on the season, already won in this match. Again has Oregon off balance. Duick is eating up everything in that left back. There's another block finally in this set, both hitting in negative territory. There's a back-to-back block performance.
Contact, and I think also just paying attention to the matchups in front. Right now you have Ume back in for the Bruins. Go to Collier and go down the line. Or to the middle and attack the seam.
They attack the seam with Ofoegbu there. Backslide winner. There's the connection they've been searching. 21-19 right now, UCLA. Roll shot picked up. Delivery to the middle.
Shift and kind of move that direction, so it creates the seam on the backside as well.
Klein throws it back. Bruins reset. Good high set. Ume is stuffed.
Stats broadcast hasn't updated.
Collier dug. They certainly have the defense to the Bruins. Again, they're defensively and on the scramble. Into the middle, finally done, Ofoegbu.